Hi, Scorpio. Welcome into your reading. Okay. I was scared the whole thing was going to collapse. All right. What's going on the second week of December for my Scorpios? All right, Scorpios, your cohort has been growing. I have been impressed. What I'm trying to see for 2 solid straight months, if we can get over a couple thousand views each time, for us to begin our extended readings. The extended readings go into your person, how they feel about you, their intentions towards you, the actions that they'll take, etc., etc. As the main readings that we read now, they're about you. So, what is the situation for the second week of December for my beautiful Scorpios, please? Now, also, I am trying to stabilize you guys to be once a week. So I've decided on who my main 8 characters are, my 8 sons that I read for. I unfortunately can't read everybody because I can only read and do these videos on weekends. So I have to cut out 4. I have to rotate the 4 I'm not going to be doing unless they grow. And that's just it. It's not because I want the channel to blow up or anything like that. Yes, I would love that. But I feel like I need to give my attention to the people who want to hear me. All right, 8 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. And the 9 of Pentacles back here. And a King of Swords. Interesting. You're walking away from someone. But it's making you stuck. It's almost like limbo. I want to say that this card definitely has you in limbo. I see you wanting to text this person, and you might. Either they're texting you an apology or you are texting them. It's not an apology. It's like, hey, what's up? But it's small energy. You're still single. Because this person's very much in their head with this King of Swords. This is a type of person who's not going to tell you how they feel. They'll show you, but they ain't gonna scream the I love yous from the rooftop, that's for sure. I do see a stagnation and some sort of boredom back here. Let me continue, because I do see you walking away from something that feels utterly in limbo or you feel stuck by it. What's coming towards my Scorpio? Wow. Did you just see me flip that? That's crazy, and I just got this chunk. You've been trying to stabilize yourself from another energy. A King of Wands, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, where you used to be a happy couple. They might have came back to vindicate you, validate you. You somehow are stuck by this, and you're trying to find your balance. I'm gonna reshuffle and see what comes out. All right, Scorpio, what's going on here? What's coming towards my beautiful Scorpios, please? Yeah, there's the balance. Temperance did come out again. I see you being nurturing, kind, and caring, but you're also trying to find your balance or be patient in regards to someone or something. So that energy is incoming. You're mentally trying to disengage from someone or something, definitely a lover, but you're trying to make a choice of some kind. You're weighing your pros and cons. And you don't want to be in that state of affairs, so you're trying to like figure out your inner compass to point you in the true north, your right path, to course correct you in a way. All right, what doesn't Scorpio see coming their way? Yeah, it has you thinking about your future. It has you put in the crossroads. Because you are having some happy memories from your past, and you're thinking of it fondly. You're definitely thinking about this individual, this air sign. Of course, they don't have to be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but they have those energies. This is somebody that's smart. They're in their head a lot. They're cerebral. They like to read. They could be lawyers as jobs or some kind of think tank type job. But they don't scream the I love yous. They do things by the book. That's literally why Humpty Dumpty is holding a book. Because they're fair. But I see you being happy, but you're stuck on some memories with the sun. It'll be interesting when we clarify. We do the before and after, but here you are at a crossroads. You're definitely ready to take one foot forward into your new future, whoever or whatever is in that path for you or that direction. What is the advice here for Scorpios, please? It's crazy. I'm going to say this, and I could be totally wrong, and I definitely want to hear the comments in regards to what I'm about to tell you. But you really need to mentally disengage from someone or something. You've really got to let something go away. Let that shit set sail down the river, light it on fire. I don't know what you're going to do. Make peace with it and let the ashes blow into the sky, because if I've read anything, you guys are the phoenix. Are you not? Who rise from the ashes? You got to let that shit burn and go down the river. Why? Because you need to resist or defend yourself in regards to something that could possibly potentially bring you to a place where you can be a happy couple or put you in a happy environment. It's like you got to fucking fight for it. So imagine this is, I'm reading for you and these are your coworkers. It's like, fuck you, I belong here, I'm your boss, get over it. And then all of a sudden everybody realizes who you are, what your power is, and you came to play, and this is now your happy environment. If this is a relationship, you need to resist something in order for you to be a happy couple with someone. Set sail, my friends. Set sail. When we clarify, we'll see what this is talking about. All right, let's go into the outcome for the week. Yeah. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have the Knight of Wands back here. All right, so something definitely came to an end. You could have had a lover. It ended in betrayal or something flaky. I see it back there. But anyway, you're weighing, what's on the table here is you weighing your pros and cons. You juggling something. You trying to make a decision. But what you're doing is, and why you're doing it, is because you're trying to stabilize yourself. You know you're nurturing, loving, kind, and caring. You're wondering who deserves this energy or where to apply yourself to find stability. Here it is. And that's what you're doing at the end of the week. All right. 8 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. See, before, you didn't know what your future held for you. You really, really didn't. You just moved ahead regardless of what was going in your life, the negative and the positive and all of this and that. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse came out, and the Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords in reverse. You felt like you needed to take care of yourself, like you needed to be selfish in a way. And I know that word sounds extreme and derogatory, and it sounds like I'm being rude. I'm not. Because what I'm trying to say is sometimes you need this. You need to take care of you because you're spent. You've been taking care of everybody else, that you're tired. And now you need to take care of you. And the only time I feel that way is when I see this queen in reverse. If I see another queen in reverse, you're doing some fucked up shit. Not when you're the Queen of Pentacles. This is a loss of stability. And you need to take care of it. And the Five of Swords in reverse. You didn't want to deal with the mental jungle in your head. You knew you needed to make a sacrifice. And things might have been, maybe you came to a conclusion in your mind and you're like, fuck it, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to walk away. And this is the same cards I kind of saw in the Pisces reading. So, maybe you might want to take a look at this. Yes, this is for your sun, your rising, and your moon. I especially believe in sun and moon because moon is your subconscious, your deep down. So if any of these readings, by all means, read your moon sign too. They somehow resonate. you can find a common thread between all those videos if you go and check them out. So going back to this, the reason you're walking away and you feel a little bit stuck is because you needed to, you were lacking, you weren't getting stability. You weren't feeling it and you needed to. And you made that decision, and that's kind of what you did. Interesting. You also didn't know what the future was going to hold for you. And it wasn't a place for you. And for you, that's a lack of stability. You're like, I don't got answers here. This is neither here nor there. Please tell me for Scorpio. Eight of Wands and 3. Okay, so you're going to send out some messages. You're basically saying, hey, yo, all right, look, I left. Goodbye. I'm going to stack these cups in front of your door. So when you open the door, you see them and you see and you realize why I left. And you could see that they're dry as shit. You throw out those messages. Now, this is in your situation. So this is the after telling me. And then you're going to wait. And then you're going to see. And then comes in the big fight and the collapse. And then after that, you're not going to know anything. You're just going to feel the challenges. I get the vibe here, reading and looking at all these cards. There's a shit load of wands. So any tarot reader that's a good reader, sure, they're going to read you the cards one by one, but they're also going to see if the common thread on the table. They're also going to look at the element that's mainly encompassing your week. And that's a fuckload of wands, and that's action. And it's telling me here, although you're trying to find your balance, first and foremost, you're a water sign. You feel things. You see things through your feelings, through your intuition. That is your guiding light. One of your planets is in reverse. It's going direct. And there will be no motherfucking illusion of shit. This is why you're taking action, Scorpio. Because you're like, all right, I'm going to throw spaghetti up against the wall, but I'm also going to see what's going to stick. And I will know my answers. Again, you're the same person. I'm going to say the same thing like I just told Pisces. And for Pisces, it felt like I had to remind them. For you, it's like you know this. You don't need to be told this, but I'm going to say it anyway. You don't leave to teach someone a lesson. You leave because you've learned yours. And now you're taking these action steps, following suit. All right, so now let's see what's going on here with Temperance. Before, somebody was telling me in some of my comments, I don't think it was Scorpio though, oh, why are we listening to this person's opinions and in such a manner, in such a way? Well, firstly, my friend, you obviously don't have to listen to my channel. Secondly, this is an enlightenment channel and we use tarot to break open our human construct. Yeah, I'm a fire sign, so I'm going to speak passionately, but you guys are smarter in the sense that you're water signs, so you can amend it and mend it to bend to the way you understand my readings. The reason I'm saying all of this stuff to you is because there's a lot of wands here, and I am wand. I know this is for me, like my backyard. For you, it's like you're taking these actions and you don't know where they're leading you in a way. But trust me when I tell you, especially when I see Temperance here, because it's like you're trying to practice patience to find your balance. It's because you're trying to make choices, big, huge, life-determining choices. And in the minor arcana, even though this is a lot of minor cards, for me, twos are very, very important and pivotal in your life choices because, yes, you have free will, Scorpio, but the Two of Swords, look at you here. You can't make a choice. Before you couldn't, because this is the before card. You're taking off the blindfold, and you're like, fuck this. I need mental peace. I need to move forward in my life, so I'm taking off the blindfold. I'm ripping the Band-Aid right off, and I'm gonna make a choice, right? You might do a little stalking. You might do a little FBI because you need to do your homework to make your right choice, but you're gonna do it because you're finding balance. All right, so let's find after. So yeah, my video's a little preachy. Sorry about that, but It is an enlightenment channel. Of course, I'm going to listen to your feedback. So please tell me anything down below and I will modify. All right, 2 of Cups. Hell yeah, baby. The 2s are important. I just told you. Look at this. Finally, I get to see a cup. 2 of Cups. This is a partnership. You're restoring your balance in order for you to get into a healthy relationship. Or a healthy partnership, whether it's business or love. What's healthy? When it's mutual. When you both feel the same way, but you express it. Why? Because the right person is coming in. The King of Cups. Someone emotionally mature. Someone who can handle those difficult conversations. Somebody emotionally available. What do I mean by that? You tell this person, I love you. Whether they feel the same or not, they're not going to run away. They're going to explain themselves. If you tell them, I miss you, they're not going to run away and say, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom and throw up right now. No. They're there for you like you are for them. I love it. And that's what's coming. Please tell me about this 2 of Wands, the Sun, and the 6 of Cups, please. You have the Chariot in the cross position. You're struggling a little bit to focus, I'll be honest with you. Mainly because you do have in your head that, you know, things that are unsaid, things that are going on behind the scenes, or the fear of the future, of the unknown. You're planting your seeds. So, well, you did. You planted your seeds in the past with a person, individual, and you waited to see what would come of it. Because it looked like you were both very happy with each other. But there was a lack of focus, and you got a little derailed. So now, fast forward into your present, you're here looking at your future and your crossroads. The good thing is you're holding onto the rod of the future. The rod behind you is your past. That's done. You did that. You ran shit up that flagpole. You got your answers. It's time to do a new one. All right? But this is what your past energies are showing me that's brought you to this place that you are today. Now, let's go see After Tarot, please. Oh, Mr. King of Swords, you have these 2 dual energies. So this King of Swords is trying to either reconcile with you or be a third-party situation. They're not telling you the feelings, though. You're thinking about them. I don't know if you're thinking about reuniting with them or you're thinking about this third-party situation. That's going to sneak up on you in the middle of your week as you're progressing here with someone else. Oh, my friend, you are definitely deciding between 2 paths. Funny enough, not funny, there's 2 people and you're in the middle with the blindfold. Here you were before. You're like, no, I got to take off the blindfold. I've got to choose. But you don't. You go back to being stuck because you revert back in your mind to happier days. You're not thinking about the bad stuff that happened between the 2 of you. You're only thinking about the good stuff. You need both. And put them together and get your whole package to see, does it work for you, Scorpio? Let's see. 10 of Cups. 8 of Wands. See, before you were resisting moving forward, right? You resisted saying something or putting yourself out there. I think you were just laying low, doing your due diligence on the low. With the Page of Swords, you were trying to get all your information, learn some shit, so you resisted, right? You didn't say or do anything. Now, fast forward, here you were trying to get more information. That's leading you into this place today where you've got to sit here and work or defend yourself to get into this happy environment or place. Like, you got to fight for it. Let me have After. And the reason you're here, this is why it's your advice today, is because you were laying low. You were resisting. You weren't saying anything. So people start, well, this person that you're dealing with or your situation that you were in, they were wondering, what the fuck is Scorpio doing? People were saying things, doing things on your behalf, and you're like, wait up. All right, it's now my turn. You have your method. It is what it is, Scorpio. Knight of Swords. Once you do this, you put your communication out there, and you're like, you know what? This is the big fuck you message. I'm leaving. And I'm taking my pentacles with me. And I'm putting this pentacle, this seed, and planting it somewhere else for a new harvest. And that harvest is the 10 of Cups. Worth every penny. You might feel guilty and regretful for the way you're going to do it, but I don't know, you doing you so you could persevere, I imagine. But it's also to bring in your stability. Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. The Sun. The Wheel of Fortune. And the Seven of Swords. Oh, wait, and what's this? The Page of Pentacles. And the Moon. Okay, so those things that were secrets and that was dark will be light again, so the answers will come to you, all right? You're going to see something clearly, and you're going to strategize, or you were, because these are the before. So before, you were strategizing, and you were also learning, too. And it looks like the universe was throwing some blessings your way by giving you this opportunity or changing the things in your life to move forward. So now this is why in your present situation, you're juggling. You're weighing your pros and cons on what's going to bring you the stability you need. Because let me show you something, Scorpio. You started this reading with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And you're ending it with the Queen of Pentacles upright. So you were strategizing something before to bring you happiness, but the universe threw you a bone to help you along the way. So now here you are strategizing. Show me after. You're still going to lay low because you're trying to make a wise decision here. But you're a little bit stuck too. And you're stuck because you're still trying to make this choice on who's right for you. So that's how you're going to end your week. But I think you're resisting and you're just retracting your energy so nobody knows what you're doing. Again, like I said, you're doing on the low. So you're trying to see something, but the thing that's holding you back is that you're not seeing it from the other person's point of view, I think, or how it could be for you should you have done something differently. And you don't want to get stuck on that. So I think you're also trying to make that wise choice. The advice is going to greatly help you. Romance, angels, do you see something here I don't? I don't know if you got this last week or a while ago. First of all, forgiving and learning is at the bottom of the deck. You deserve love. You know when I get this card? When I see it in the reading? You deserve love. It's not just the obvious that you do deserve love. It's because you're giving so much of yourself and you're not getting it in return. When was the last? You've been giving and giving. Do you remember last time you received? This is why you're the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And in your outcome, you're upright. Because you know it. You know you deserve love. And you're not getting it. So you need to go in the place that's going to give it to you. Last card, Shadow and Light. I find these Oracle cards to be pretty damn cool. Because they wrap the whole reading in a bow with great advice. Shadow and Light for my Scorps, please. Scorpios. Well, let's see. Fear and anxiety. That is why you was telling you before not to stress over something. Let's see what it's saying here. Fear and anxiety. Anxiety is often caused by fear or worry about something that has not yet happened. The moon. It might never happen, or it might not happen the way you think it will, and the part of not knowing and fearing the worst can cause an anxious and very uneasy feeling. On the contrary, after the event that has happened, regardless of how it turned out, your anxiety will most likely ease if it was only tied to this specific event. So the anxiety is not exactly related to the outcome, but the fact that the outcome is not known to us. For example, you might feel anxious if you have a crush on someone and you worry they might not like you back. But as soon as they either confirm or reject that they like you back, the anxious feeling is often gone. That doesn't mean you have to feel happy suddenly, but the anxious feeling might revert into something else. Similarly, if you feel anxious about a public speaking or doing a performance in front of people, you worry how it will go. But afterwards, there's often relief, even if it didn't go as well as you planned. This card encourages you to reflect on the things in your life that might feel uncertain now. What are the things that you currently don't know how they will turn out? This is why you're lying low. This is why you're pulling and retracting your energy. You could be learning something, and out of fear you're trying to see what you can do. Once you have acknowledged these things, see if there's anything you can do to not control the outcome, but to get clarity on the matter. Is there a way you can find certainty? This might involve asking your crush how they feel about you, bringing up the problems you have with your friend, or making a call and booking that health appointment you've been putting off because you're afraid of what the result might be. As you can see, easing anxiety often means facing your fear, finding your courage, and taking action. So take that leap of faith and fly, my dear little Scorpios. Fear and anxiety. All right, my beauties. I will see you guys next week.